The Depp Doctrine: Why Johnny's Independence is Hollywood's New Playbook. For nearly 4 decades, the name Johnny Depp was synonymous with the very definition of a Hollywood A-lister. He was the billion-dollar pirate, the face of Dior, and the quirky visionary that the world's biggest studios bet their entire summer budgets on. He was the quintessential cog in the Hollywood machine, a brilliant one, certainly, but still a part of a system that dictated when he worked, how he was perceived, and ultimately his value. But look at him now. If you've been following the updates here on North America Dispatch, you know the narrative has changed. He isn't waiting for a call from a casting director in a windless Burbank office. He isn't auditioning for the next blockbuster by committee. Instead, he's launching premium rum brands, selling out art galleries in London, and directing films in Europe on his own terms. What we're witnessing in 2026 isn't just a career comeback, it's a full-scale industrial revolution led by a single man. Johnny Depp is moving from employee to entrepreneur, and in doing so, he is creating a blueprint that has the major studios shaking. Today, we're diving deep into the Depp Doctrine, how Johnny is rewriting the rules of the industry, why his independence is the biggest threat to the old Hollywood status quo, and why your support has been the fuel for this transformation. The betrayal and the pivot. We all remember the moment the machine turned its back. In an industry built on the illusion of loyalty, the speed with which major studios distanced themselves was a wake-up call not just for Johnny, but for his millions of supporters. But as many of you have pointed out in our community, viewers like Liz and Annette, Johnny didn't break. He didn't retreat. He built. While the studios were busy playing it safe and recalculating their brand risks, Johnny was busy diversifying. He realized a truth that many in Hollywood are too afraid to admit. If you own the intellectual property, if you own the brand, and if you have the direct, unwavering loyalty of the fans, you no longer need the middleman. By focusing on his own production company, In.2, he has effectively bypassed the gatekeepers. He is no longer asking for a seat at the table, he is building his own house. This is what many of you in the comments describe as being the GOAT, the greatest of all time. It's not just about the acting talent, it's the strategic brilliance of a man who realized that his brand was more powerful than the studios that tried to claim it. He is proving that talent can exist and, more importantly, thrive outside the rigid, often hypocritical confines of the studio system. This pivot wasn't just a survival tactic, it was a masterclass in reclaiming one's autonomy. Beyond the screen, the art of the entrepreneur. To understand the new Johnny Depp, we have to look beyond the silver screen. Your comments often highlight his brilliant and creative spirit in fields that Hollywood often dismissed as hobbies. But in the world of the entrepreneur, these aren't hobbies, they are pillars of a self-sustaining empire. When Johnny's Friends and Heroes art collection sold through Castle Fine Art, it wasn't just a successful art sale, it was a seismic event. Millions of dollars in sales within hours proved that his creative appeal was multidimensional. He wasn't just a face on a poster, he was a creator whose perspective people were willing to invest in. Then there's the music. The Hollywood Vampires aren't just a celebrity band, they are a manifestation of his freedom. On stage, there are no directors telling him how to move or scripts telling him what to say. There is only the music and the connection with the audience. And then there's the business of Three Hearts Rum. This isn't your standard celebrity endorsement, where an actor holds a bottle for a photo shoot. This is an investment in a lifestyle brand that connects directly with his identity. As one of our viewers recently noted, he's a country boy who is smart and ready. Every bottle sold, every painting hung in a gallery, and every tour date with his band is a brick in a fortress that Hollywood's cancel culture can't touch. He has built a financial and creative ecosystem that is completely decoupled from the whims of a studio executive's greenlight. The European sanctuary and the global perspective. One of the most fascinating aspects of Johnny's journey is his embrace of the global stage. While Hollywood was hesitant, Europe was welcoming. Films like Jean du Barry and his director project Modi aren't just movies, they are symbols of his international standing. The European film industry operates on a different frequency, one that values the auteur and the artist over the brand-safe asset. In Europe, Johnny found a sanctuary where his craft was the focus. By partnering with international production houses and utilizing the more flexible financing models of European cinema, he's shown that an American star doesn't need America to be a global powerhouse. This is a terrifying prospect for Hollywood. If stars realize they can take their talents to Cannes, Venice, or Berlin and still reach a global audience, the leverage that major U.S. studios hold evaporates. Johnny isn't just seeking refuge, he's leading an exodus toward a more artistic, less corporate form of filmmaking. The Pirate's Dilemma, the power of no. This brings us to the question that continues to dominate our comment sections. Pirates of the Caribbean. We've seen the reports, the rumors, and the insider tips. Disney is reportedly desperate to revitalize a franchise that has felt hollow without its captain. But the power dynamic has fundamentally shifted since the last time Johnny donned the tricorn. Before, Disney held the keys to the kingdom. They provided the paycheck, the platform, and the prestige. Now, Johnny holds the soul of the franchise. As one of you brilliantly commented, Johnny Depp made Jack Sparrow. He owns himself and his legacy. If he returns to Disney, it won't be as a for-hire actor looking for a comeback. It will be on his strict conditions. He doesn't need the money, and he certainly doesn't need the validation. This gives him the ultimate no power. In an industry where everyone is desperate to say yes to any scrap a studio throws them, Johnny's ability to walk away or to demand total creative control is his greatest strength. He has shown that he is perfectly content steering his own ship, even if it's a smaller vessel, because he is the one at the helm. The legacy of the unbreakable man. Johnny Depp's journey from being canceled by the system to becoming a self-sustaining creative empire is more than just a celebrity gossip story. It is a historical shift in how fame and power function in the 21st century. He is proving that the old guard of Hollywood is no longer the only path to success. He is showing every actor, every writer, and every creator that you don't have to sell your soul to a studio contract to have a career. He is, as so many of you have called him, unbreakable. He has found his strength, he has protected his family, and most importantly, he is now free to do what Johnny wants. That freedom is his true legacy. It's not the box office records or the awards, it's the fact that he stood his ground and came out the other side, not just intact, but improved. He has transitioned from being a product of Hollywood to being the producer of his own life. And that, more than anything, is why his independence is changing history. He is the first of many who will realize that the machine needs the artist far more than the artist needs the machine. But the real question is, what do you think? Is Johnny's move towards total independence the definitive future of the film industry? Or do you think the allure of a grand Hollywood return will eventually bring him back to the major studios? Your voice is a huge part of this story. I read every single comment, and your insights often help shape the direction of our videos. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to North America Dispatch. We are committed to bringing you the truth about Johnny's journey and the shifting tides of the industry he's helping to rebuild. Thank you for being part of this community. Stay golden, and we'll see you in the next one.